Good morning. Welcome back to the KCHW Morning Show. We are back live again. It is still Thursday, February or March 19th rather. I'm still stuck in February of about 2019, I think. Right. So yeah, we are back again with myself, Chuck Ritchie, my co-host, Gina Greenwood, and of course our very, very lovely guest this morning. We have Belle Dean joining us to talk about the Chewila Valley and Springdale Senior Club, right?
Yes.
Did I say it right?
Yes, you did.
Outstanding. Outstanding. Well, good morning, Belle.
Good morning to you.
Welcome.
Belle the Ball.
Right? I'm glad you're here, and
I
apologies if you're finding us on the Facebook stream or YouTube. We had a little computer crash, so we are back up and running. So hopefully you were able to find the new video and get back over here. So
Just keep flowing. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Belle, you probably don't care about computer problems. Let's get on with the interview.
All right.
So how long have you been around the Chewila area?
Well, I started coming to Chautauqua, actually, in about 2014.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved it. That creek is absolutely my
really
favorite.
Beautiful.
And the mountain, of course. And I chose an apartment and waited 4 years for the one I wanted. And
4
I got it.
years.
And it's wonderful.
Nice. So I noticed you have a little bit of an accent. Where are you from originally?
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So did you? I'm assuming you know how to cook.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Don't
she
I know?
does.
Gumbo.
Gumbo we had, and I
Yeah.
helped prep. It was delicious.
Yeah.
What part of Louisiana are you from?
Well, I'm actually from the outside of Shreveport, but I married a man from the center part where all the bayous and all were, and lived around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are the vampires there? Because in media you always hear about all the vampires in New Orleans and Louisiana.
Well, I never seen any. I've heard the stories, but I've actually haven't been looking for them.
Well, yeah, one of the funnest things I experienced is Dave and I went to the Heritage Jazz and Blues Festival
Uh-huh.
in New Orleans, and I tell you what, it was they still do it. Last weekend in May, I believe first weekend in April. It's in the racetrack of the infield, and it's amazing. So many different stages, and the food. Oh my gosh, the Creoles and and this is just the energy. Everyone was just so happy and fun. All these different music venues and a gospel tent that brought me to tears. It was just really, really a fun experience.
They definitely know how to have fun. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, we had fun.
Oh yeah. We could probably spend the whole hour talking about adventures in Louisiana growing up.
Oh yeah.
And
Hunting,
Belle,
and fishing,
and Belle shared with us she made some seasoned beans, like fabulous for for the potluck at the event, the senior gathering today at the fire station. Tell us about your seasoned beans.
well, they are seasoned just like they are in Louisiana. They're not with a hot seasoning. It's just actually you use a little bacon grease and
Oh yeah.
things like that, and you can always add pepper sauce to them.
Oh yeah.
But they're delicious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Put a little kick
Do
in them.
you have a favorite Louisiana food, favorite Cajun food to cook or to
Gumbo.
eat? Gumbo.
Gumbo.
Yeah. I love a good gumbo.
Oh,
So good.
I like gumbo. You
Nice.
had my gumbo.
I have had your
I've
gumbo
had
before.
your
It was
gumbo.
delicious. I
So
have.
good.
Yeah. So tell us what brought you from? Did you travel more, or did you come straight from Louisiana over to this part of the country?
No, I lived in Portland for 30 years,
Okay.
and when my husband passed in 2005, my daughter, who lived in Spokane, moved me up here because I had no other family there
Yeah.
in Portland. But yeah, that's
Nice.
how I migrated here to Spokane in 2006, and been here in the area
And you
ever
waited
since.
4 years
Nice.
to come to Chewelah
Yes,
to
I
call
did.
Chewelah your home.
Actually, I had really kind of given up on getting the apartment I wanted, and was going to move to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And I had a little cottage walking distance to the beach, but I decided when I got the call from the apartment building that I was up, and she had two places for me to choose.
That's so
I
great.
said, goodbye, Florida.
There you go. We're so
Right.
glad you didn't go to Florida. We want you here.
That dodged a bullet there.
Yeah,
So this concept was your concept with your friend Carol
yeah.
to gather. So tell us about what happens with this gathering. It's happening today at 10ish, right?
Well, we moved all of our equipment in to the fire station. They offered us the space, and we could keep our regular schedule of first Thursday and second Thursday of each month. And it was it's a nice place. It's a good, plenty of tables and chairs, a nice kitchen, wonderful bath, and they've really accepted us, and we appreciate them.
So people
And-
come from Springdale, from Chewelah and Valley,
Yes.
and
And
tell us what
Loon
happened.
Lake.
And Loon Lake,
Uh,
and then it's a potluck, right? But when you first gather, how does it go? How does the day look?
well, we gather and sit around the tables and talk about what has gone on in our lives during the meetings, and that takes us to about 11:30. And
It's fun to share. Like it's 2 weeks. It's right. So you get
Yeah.
to share what's happened in 2 weeks in everyone's life,
right,
and the community bond is pretty awesome.
yes, it is, and we're close. The original, we have most of our original volunteers there, and it's real easy because we know what we're doing. Everybody has a thing to do, and what is especially important about this meeting, I think, is that we don't have a president, a vice president, or a secretary, or a treasurer. We just have volunteers.
And everybody's on the equal
Yes,
level. Yeah.
everybody is equal, and they're treated equally, and it just works.
And you said that it's a potluck, but if people don't want to bring food, it's okay. There's plenty of food
Right.
to share.
Oh, there's always
And then you have
plenty of
games,
food.
right? You
You
have
get
some games.
Games
You had mentioned
after
backgammon
the
and
potluck. Yes.
right, and so it's a variety of different things.
Yes. Yes. But there's any new games we're ready to look at. Bring your own game. The ones you like, always, we're willing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Do you guys have anything in particular that you really kind of gravitate to, or is there group games that you play, or is it all just people playing individual games with each other?
No, it's a group game. We play Yahtzee mostly.
Nice.
We want to get some pinochle going. There's several pinochle players there.
And you mentioned backgammon.
And backgammon.
Nice.
Yes. And just all games,
Nice.
really, is open.
Yeah.
And you just bring what makes you happy.
There you go, and everyone's welcome.
Gina mentioned backgammon. I used to have back in my early 20s when I was a kid. I had 2 roommates that were from Iran,
Oh,
and in the Middle East, backgammon is one of the traditional games that they played for over 1,000 years.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
yeah.
And it's or at least in some form or another, and it was a huge part of our house when we were all living together. There were 5 of us all living together.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, pretty much any given evening after everybody came home from work, the
Out
backgammon
comes the
tables
Backgammon
were
was
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we would have tournaments, and I don't think I ever beat either of those 2. They were cousins.
Oh, wow.
And
They were
man,
cousins.
They were so good. It was incredible. But they'd been playing every day their entire lives.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
It was
Yeah.
their it was their life, man. They just lived for it.
Well, I've actually played backgammon back in the years. It's been quite a while,
Mm-hmm.
but I enjoyed it. I had the chess, checkers, and backgammon nice set.
Oh yeah. I never really did get great at chess.
I didn't either. I've been trying to learn. My grandson was teaching me how to play, and I moved, and we weren't available, so that ended my chess
Mhm.
game. But I am a wicked checker player.
Ooh,
Oh,
watch
yeah?
out.
Yeah, I like to play games. I actually donated my chess game
Mm-hmm.
to someone, and so I just have the regular old checkers.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're
So-
a mean checker player.
Oh
Right.
yes,
Oh, watch out.
oh yes.
Watch out.
So then, is there anything else you do during the day, or obviously you eat? That's the part I want to
yeah.
talk about. But we'll get there in a minute.
Yeah, we usually start eating around 11:30,
Mm-hmm.
and so that we can be through and cleaned up, so we could play games. Yeah.
What
Nice.
a nice community gathering with always sharing a meal is always wonderful.
Oh,
And
yeah.
potlucks are incredible. You never know, right?
Oh,
It's always
yeah.
delicious. People bring the best.
Yeah.
I love a good potluck.
Yeah, we keep a list with everyone's name. They sign in and put the birth date, and there is a donation that all goes to the fire station. So we're supporting the Valley Fire Station
That's great.
Oh, nice,
that way.
nice.
They're good enough to let us use the space, and we feel that it's important to give back to them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So,
So now, if someone myself in my 40s, if I were to show up, would I be
Yes.
thrown out of the door?
no, no, no.
That's good.
It is a seniors club, but we don't look at the age as much because we don't have those priorities.
Right.
And
Plus,
if you-
we're timeless, right?
yeah, we are.
And it's
Oh,
good to
yeah.
have
Age ain't nothing but a number, right?
That's right.
Right, it's all a number.
Right. And you know what? I find that I know my wife especially. She's done a lot of work, especially when we lived in Alaska, with intergenerational
Oh, yeah.
communication, and we grow up in our society of this is your group, this is the people that you need to hang out with because they're the same age as you, and it seems like through school, work, everything, they our society for some reason tells us to stay with the same age, and I feel like we may be getting back to that, but I feel like we really need to focus on working on those friendships, those relationships. Have
Absolutely.
Yes.
kids be friends with seniors. There's no reason to not.
That's right.
I think it's
That's-
great.
I think it's very important for the communication between young people, even school age,
Mhm.
high school, and they are going to learn the things that we survived
Mhm.
and how we did it, and learn to look at knowledge within themselves.
Yeah.
That's important, and we do support that.
Oh, absolutely. And the knowledge is reciprocal. I mean, everybody's life experience, every generation has no generation grows up the same.
Right,
And
right.
there's a lot of
It's
that
good to
information
share
that
and
can
the
be passed back and
diversity
forth.
and the
Yeah.
wisdom and what you learn from young people too, and what they glean from your wisdom and knowledge. And
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's really important to have a different variety of ages of friends.
Well, especially when you need a kid to teach you how to use your phone.
Right.
They know all that stuff.
Well, we all have ancestors,
Yep.
and the young people of today will only learn from their older,
The elders.
yeah, their elders. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Again, that's where throughout humanity, that's the thing that's elders have been so respected and revered
Yes.
and taught the youngers, and I hope we're getting back to that to a degree, but I feel like there's been a little separation the last 20, 30, 40 years.
I do find through this club and the seniors there and their families how they are respected and cherished, actually. And it's just a wonderful thing to be a part of.
Oh yeah. Do you get many people from all ages coming, or do people bring in their whole families?
No, we haven't had that. It's not. We've had some non-seniors. I would say. I don't know that. No, we haven't had.
Well, I had an idea, like just an idea, because I've come up with some ideas. You're right near Valley School. Valley Schools could bring. You could organize something where the kids could come
Yeah.
and share.
Yeah.
They're right there,
Mm-hmm.
and Valley School is pretty open for things like that. And since you're so
That's
close,
a good idea.
maybe have something where there's some kids interacting and maybe playing a game with an elder and just sharing together. I mean, that would be kind of fun.
Yeah, we
And
could
figure it
organize.
out. I'll help do that. I
That could be
I
fun.
can make that happen.
It could.
Yeah.
I know. So again, kind of referring back to my wife, and she worked with a group that they promoted intergenerational communication and relationships through food, and that was such a really fun experience. It wasn't just about eating; it was about preparing the food together and learning how to prepare the food
Yes,
together,
that's great.
and being in the kitchen, and
Right.
there's that dance and that communication when you're in the kitchen with somebody.
Oh
Yeah.
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 That's really important.
Yeah, it is important. It
and
is.
that learning, that back and forth learning, and the respect and the relationships that are built in the
Excellent.
kitchen are
Yeah.
incredible.
And
They're
they have
huge.
a full kitchen there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Well, they-
there
they-
you
Well,
go.
no, it's not a full.
Okay.
It's like an apartment.
Oh, okay.
Kitchen.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But being a firehouse, they probably do a lot more with that kitchen than they should be able to.
Oh yeah. I think there is a Keurig there.
There you
Nice.
go.
So now let's get into the food.
All right.
So what kind of things do people usually bring? Is it just kind of random, whatever? Or are there people that bring
Well,
kind of the same stuff every week? Or
it's random actually, but so far, and we've been out there going on 2 years or 3 years. I'm not sure about that, but it always turns out we have a dessert, we have salad, we have a main course, and then we have the additional.
the additional. What's off the top of your head? What's the best thing you can remember having there?
Oh, Anna's sliders.
Ooh.
She makes
Sliders.
these. Yeah, she makes
Excellent.
these wonderful sliders, and they're different. She makes them with different ingredients, and on the and you never know. You
Yeah.
never know what the ingredients going
The
to
slider
be.
surprise.
Yeah, slider surprise.
Nice.
And we have chili, really fine chili that Hazel makes, and all the dishes are. I've never had a bad one.
Nice.
They're all good. They're coming from years of cooking,
Oh yeah.
and they look for new recipes, and they like to try the new recipes out on the senior club.
Yeah.
And so you never know. You absolutely
That's great.
never
That's a great
know
idea. That
what
you
it's
can
going to be.
explore like your new recipe with people that
Right.
Yeah.
give you the feedback, right?
So-
Yes.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
They say we made this for the club so y'all could taste them first before I make them for my family.
Yeah. Right. You guys are gonna be my guinea pig.
Yeah.
We
And
we have a we have a really good friend here in town, and her mom likes to make dishes for us and try them out. So she tries new recipes, and she actually created an online form for feedback because she comes up with different recipes and she wants to perfect them, and she's like, here's the form, give me some feedback and tell me what we can
Yeah.
improve upon. And we had last night we had enchilada casserole from her, and
oh wow.
it was really good. Yeah,
I
it was
bet.
delicious. So if you're out there listening, it was very good. We appreciate it. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. Sometimes it's a surprise. It's never other than the sliders but Anna doesn't make them every time we come. We wish she would. But she makes desserts and salads, everything from Jello salads to potato salad to coleslaw. Sweet pea salad. I mean, it's
Oh, yeah.
all.
Variety.
Uh,
That's
it,
what's
it
so
is
fun.
always a variety.
That's so fun about a potluck, and especially like you said, these are people who've been cooking for quite a few years.
Yes.
So at what point during the week do you think about, okay, what am I going to bring for the potluck next week?
Monday.
Monday?
Yeah.
Wake up. What am I do? So do you have like I know everyone has like their potluck go-to. Do you have something that's your favorite to make, or do you just kind of want to spice it up and make things different?
Well, I would think my go-to is potato chips and southwestern salsa.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
Yeah.
So salsa with potato chips. That's
Yeah. Oh well, we have taco chips too sometimes.
But you
We
like
mix that up. Sometimes it's taco chips. Sometimes it's potato chips.
nice. I think I spend a little too much of my life thinking about what I would make for potlucks. And then I get to the potluck and it's time to start thinking about, okay, what are we going to bring? I can never remember any of it. I find recipes online. I'm like, ooh, we got to remember that next time we do a potluck. Or we make
Yeah.
something at home for the family. Oh, this would be great next time there's a potluck. We'll
Yeah.
remember this.
Yeah.
Never remember it.
Yeah.
I do.
I experienced that this past Saturday, as a matter of fact. I had made goulash, and I had made too many macaronis, and I had some left. And I thought, well, I have Alfredo sauce,
there you go.
There you go.
and I made macaroni Alfredo,
Nice.
and it was delicious.
That sounds good. I'd eat it.
Yum.
I think some of my go-tos, you can never go wrong with the good shrimp and grits.
Oh yeah.
and that's an easy one to make for a big group.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a problem in this part of the country finding
Grits,
oh
true
no
grit.
no with the grits. Actually, we order our grits from a farm in North Carolina that comes in. They're stone
Oh
ground.
yeah.
We eat a lot of grits in our house.
Oh wow.
But
That's a Louisiana
Oh, yeah.
staple.
oh yeah, I'm not a big fan of I can't eat the instant grits. I just can't do them. The texture is not right.
Right.
I like the bigger, coarser ground grit.
Yes.
The white grits, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But I also don't like them sweet.
Yes.
I like mine cheesy with some garlic, some onion,
Mm-hmm.
some heavy cream.
And a little sweet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And what was it? The tasso ham. You can't. I learned how to make it in the South.
What is it called?
Tasso ham.
Tasso?
Yeah, was it Tazzo? I think tasso ham. Or is it tasso with an S? I don't remember.
Yeah.
But it's basically it's like a dry cured ham. It's a Louisiana specialty or a New Orleans specialty, I think.
Yes.
But it's like a dry cured ham that has a bunch of spices mixed in it, like cinnamons and nutmeg, maybe.
Nutmeg.
Yeah.
I would think. Yes.
But I learned how to make my own. I call it a mock tasso ham, where I'll basically just take those ham slabs that you get in the store, and I'll
Yeah.
cube them up, and then I'll add my own spices and add a little Cajun seasoning and some cinnamon and fry them until they're really really not quite blackened but pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
And then you make your gravy, with like your your peppers, your
Oh,
onions.
you're making me hungry.
All right, are you Trinity? Oh
no.
man, that's some blackened shrimp, some blackened spicy
Oh
shrimp
yeah.
over the.
Oh
man.
yeah.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
I'm hungry too.
You're
now.
going to have to bring that to the club.
I should. I should.
Yeah.
Or if we want to go simple, we have a really unhealthy taco salad,
Oh, really
Make-
unhealthy.
right? I think we make it with Fritos.
Oh.
Yeah, and about a bottle and a half of ranch dressing.
Mm.
It's not good for you, but it's delicious. Yeah, we have a bunch. Of course, our enchilada casserole is really good for potluck too. So
Yeah.
So just to recap the timing. So people show up around 10 o'clock at the
Yes,
fire
it's,
station. And it's today.
Yes,
It's
today.
today.
Yes.
And then every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. The
So,
first
and,
and
the third.
third.
First and third Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah.
now I had heard some stories because you guys are getting quite the reputation for having hopping fun parties.
Oh, we do.
Now I had heard
That's
at one
awesome.
point your attendance for that has really. I know there are not as many people during the winter, but
Yes.
at the peak of the year, your attendance is pretty good.
Yes, it is.
How,
Yes.
how many people would you say you got showing up sometimes?
I think the most recent one was about 25.
Wow,
Yeah.
that makes for a good party.
To make sure a good party.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's great.
So when you have that many people and you're playing games, that's what kind of why I was asking if people like go off to the side and play individual games. Can you play? What was it? Was it Pictionary? You said you play a lot
No,
of it.
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
Yeah.
Can you play Yahtzee with that many people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just pass the thing around. Everybody
Huh.
has their score sheet. It
Oh,
takes
wow.
time, of course, but we're there until 3 o'clock.
Right.
And we usually we try to start around 12:30 with the games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we allow an hour for the potluck.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know one that we play a lot. That's the more people you get, the crazier it gets.
Oh yes,
Is,
and the more fun it
Oh
gets.
yeah. Oh yeah. So we play a game called Nertz, and
Oh.
Nertz, and it's basically combat solitaire with a group of people.
Wow.
So you have your own individual hands that you play like solitaire in front of you, but then everybody has their own different unique deck of cards. You got to keep the cards separate, otherwise you won't be able to
Gotta
get your
go-
cards back.
Yeah.
And then you have another set in the middle, where everybody builds not just set but multiple sets going.
Yeah.
So if you have an ace, you put your ace down in the middle, and you build on those
love it.
sets. And the more people you have, the more sets there are in the middle.
Oh
And
wow.
It gets fast and furious and absolutely insane. You get more than 4 or 5 people playing that,
Yeah.
and It's one that's kind of hard to keep up, and you get people jumping across the table trying to hit something. It gets crazy.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
I call it combat solitaire.
Combat solitaire.
Because sometimes you end up bumping into each other and knocking stuff. You can't have drinks on the table for that game. It's a very high energy game.
Yeah.
So
That's fun.
Yeah.
it's a fun one. We like to play with groups of people.
Right. It is. It would be anything like that would be fun, and the interaction with the individuals is amazing. Everyone walks out with a grin and talking.
That's so
how
good.
wonderful it
That's
is.
so great.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So now, when you guys first started putting this together, what was the plan behind it? Were you guys just looking for something to do, or was this something that you had the idea for to be an organized event from the beginning?
Actually, we first started at the senior center here on 3rd, and complications arise, and Valley Forest Station offered their space to us, and we just moved. And
Nice.
So the
Continued.
concept, the conceptual idea, Carol and yourself, how did that come about? Like, just what was the spirit behind it? Wanting just the community to get together?
wanted to have some place that seniors could come and have fun and
Right.
get out,
and socialize
and
and share some
socialize.
food together.
share their likes and what's going on in their
I'm sure you get to
lives.
know them, and
Oh,
more
yes.
intimate because
You do get
yes,
intimate.
and then you talk about what you've had happen to you or what
Yeah.
experiences in the last couple of weeks.
Your
and
grandchildren,
grandkids,
and
and
all,
then-
it's all part of
and
it.
if if people regularly are attended, the event,
Yes.
then you really get to know people.
And when they don't come, you miss them.
You miss 'em when they
really
don't
miss
come.
them. And
Oh,
I'll bet.
so want to know. There's all
checking on
usually
you,
a
and they
call
check on
to
you.
find
Yeah.
out
That's important.
what's going
That
on.
co-
Make
camaraderie.
sure everybody's okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yes.
That's great.
It's not a ritual thing. That is just what you do when you care about people.
Right.
absolutely.
That's what
When
you
you
do.
care,
That's what you do.
You
Look
want
out after
them-
them.
Yes, you want them to be safe and happy. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, indirectly, I guess, kind of directly through this organization, I've met you, and I really feel close. I feel like we've become good friends
Yes.
over the last couple of years, and I
Yes.
really enjoy it. I love seeing your face. I love hearing your voice.
Absolutely.
And I was so excited when Gina called me last night.
I
She's
know, I
like,
was so
"Oh,
excited."
Chuck. We got Belle. We got Belle on the ball tomorrow.
I was so excited because we met on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
And we were talking last night for quite a while. It was a great conversation, and we have a bond.
Yes.
We do.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
But I do think these events like this, like you say, you get to know people, you get to be friends, and I'm assuming through this you have probably this whole group of friends that you didn't have before this event.
That's right.
And
Yes,
it's-
that's awesome.
I didn't know them.
Yeah.
But now I know them. I know about their families. It's like having a group of extra family
yeah,
Extended family.
and extended
Yeah,
family.
that's so
exactly.
wonderful.
And we don't miss it unless there's a doctor's appointment or something or another. It has to be something important to miss it. It's just not missed regularly.
yeah.
Too much fun to be had.
It is. It is.
We can't miss fun.
No,
Oh,
absolutely
absolutely
not.
not.
It's a great part of our life at this point.
It brings such
Oh, yeah.
joy and looking forward. I'm sure
Yes.
everyone looks forward to gathering, so it keeps your spirits up,
They do.
right? Instead of being, without more isolated and not out and about. And yeah, I think it's wonderful.
It's a
Really.
break in your normal day.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we all need that
Absolutely.
to know that we have the opportunity to explore ourselves and others.
Mm-hmm. Sharing.
And yes,
Sharing and caring.
yep.
And again, you know, the socializing and food, you know, socializing over food has been that's quintessentially human. I mean, you know,
Absolutely.
you look at cultures throughout history, and that's, you know, how do you define a culture? You define cultures through their
Other-
art and through their
and for
food.
Right.
You know,
Yes.
and it's so important for, you know, it's become in our species, you know, as humans, food has become such a central part of our ability to socialize, meet people. If you know, it creates an opportunity to meet people. You know,
Right. Right. There's a lot of recipes talking in the first part of the group and club there. Yes.
is there a lot of no, I'm not giving you my recipes?
No.
No, good.
That hasn't arose at all,
I know
to my knowledge.
there's a lot of that. Some people are very protect. I'm not. I'm one of those people that if I make something that I really enjoy, that's really good, and other people enjoy it, I want them to be able to make
I
it
want to
too.
share it. Yes.
Absolutely.
And I know some people, like I said, some people are very protective, and I get that. I respect that.
Hey, I forgot
but-
to ask you. How'd you like Julie?
but
That I
share-
won cheesecake at the
Oh, yeah.
gathering, and did you enjoy it?
Oh, it was
Julie,
fantastic.
what-
Julie
wasn't
makes
it-
the best food.
Wasn't it incredible? I
Oh,
won
yeah.
a door prize.
Oh, wonderful.
Right, at the creative district meeting. And I was just like, you know, I went there, it was wonderful. And then they just, I don't know how they shut their eyes and just whatever, picked one on the list.
We did a random number generator on
Is
the
that
phone.
what you did?
Yeah.
Okay. And so I won.
Yeah.
You
and it was
won.
Julie
Julie Everson.
Everson. And she made lime cheesecake.
This like
It was
4-inch tall,
Incredible.
Oh,
beautiful picture
was
perfect
beautiful.
lime
I
cheesecake.
love
Incredible.
old lime
And I brought
cheesecake.
I know
love
and,
it.
and I brought a couple of pieces for Chuck and Laura and the kids. And
Oh,
it was
yeah.
so good.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was good. She brings stuff every time we do something for events. She's always there bringing
Bringing
food and
yeah,
stuff.
for sure. That's awesome.
I,
It was really delicious.
she may have brought me a little something on the side too. Some other
Some other
treats.
little
Yeah.
treats, right? So here we are talking about food. I just wanted to do a shout out about the Second Harvest. They're
Yeah.
coming back on March 31, and you don't have to sign up. Last time I went, a few friends went. It was amazing, the quality of the good fresh
Yes,
stuff.
it was.
And it's from 11 to 1 at the Hef Center parking lot
Oh,
on
yeah,
the 31st.
on the 31st,
Second
okay.
Harvest coming back. And then, of course, we have, along with the cheese curd party, the home show, we have Annie Jr.
Yes.
next weekend.
Yes.
So there's the 28th and the 29th. Also, 27th would be the opening show at 7. And then there's a show at 10 o'clock on the 28th, 2 and 7. And then, of course, the Sunday would be the 2 and 7 at the Chihuahua Creative Center for the Arts. That's what's going to be happening also. Just a
Nice.
little thought
Yeah.
on that. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's oh gosh, I was trying to pull up some information about the history of the potluck.
Oh.
But everything I'm pulling up is basically short novels. I was trying to find some just some quick little bits here, but
I want to shout out, we're going to have another Earth Day fair. And we are happy about that. It's going to be at the Lutheran Church. The grounds are beautiful, speaking of the creek.
Oh, it
And
really
we're going to
is.
have live music infusion. And then we have a special 45-minute set with the Fungi Lion. So he's going to do a reggae. And he organizes the Mushroom Festival up in Kettle Falls. It's very well attended, and that's going to be the following weekend. We're going to have art vendors. Becky's Buddies are going to be there. Free food, donations if you want to donate.
yeah.
But 10 to 3, and there's going to be an information booth this year. So anybody wants to volunteer an hour, come set up, tear down, or just hang out in the booth. I'll be doing Kid World. of
Yes.
course. And
Yes.
so that's the 25th, because April 22nd is always is the Earth Day. Every day is Earth Day to me, and then that's on a Tuesday, so it'll be on a Saturday. So just a little shout out for that. It'll be fun.
So we had a little meeting last night about the show, the pop-up gallery that's
Yes,
happening on
yes.
April 2nd.
April 2nd.
And one of the things that came up was art with kids, because there's going to be an interactive at the show, there's Gail's going to be running a little, where you can actually come and make
I'll help
something.
her. I'll help her.
And I originally was thinking, well, why don't we got some space? Why don't we put it out in the middle of the room? And everybody in the room stopped and looked at me like, Chuck, have you ever been around kids doing art? You can't put it right smack dab in the middle of the room.
Well, it could be like art in the round,
Right?
theater in the round, art in the round.
Right? But yeah, no, I got voted down on that one.
You got voted.
Which once they explained it, I'm like, yeah, that's probably not the best idea because
So the installation will be installed at the Taekwondo window, and it's all recycled. We talked about that. We've been doing workshops. Marcy Bravo, and she's been doing some things at the schools with Gail, and I'm going to go to Marta Valley. But it'll be an incredible installation, all recyclable.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, bugs and flowers and plants, and it'll be butterflies, springtime energy.
yeah,
But I know it's going to be incredible. So it's all tied in,
nice,
right?
nice.
Yeah.
So I did find some great, and I know I keep focusing on the food, but I
Yeah.
love food,
Foodie.
and having a room full of people sitting around with a potluck, potlucks are one of my favorite things.
That's awesome.
I don't care, I know a lot of people, especially after COVID, they're like, potlucks, I don't know, but
I know.
I don't care, I love
know.
it.
Yeah.
I love it too.
I believe that it's been my experience with this club that all of the sanitary procedures to prepare are very well taken to heart.
Yeah,
And to my knowledge, we've never had any problems.
yeah, good.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, there's potluck etiquette too. Like don't
Yes.
it doesn't matter if you don't like it, just quietly put it off to the side. Not everybody's going to like everything,
Right. Right.
and somebody's going to like it.
Yeah.
And just you can quietly sort of push it off to the edge and get up, and when you get rid of your plate, maybe get something else, but don't talk bad about somebody's cooking in the
No.
potluck. Don't whisper about it.
No.
Just be quiet about it. Keep your mouth,
Actually-
keep it to yourself.
So people share recipes. That's
Oh,
fun, right?
absolutely.
I mean, like if somebody really loves your dish,
Oh, yes.
then I don't know if you write it out on a recipe card or you just
Always, always,
Yeah.
they're asked for.
So so that's so fun to exchange.
Yeah.
We always try when we bring someone to potluck. We always try to make a little card that has any kind of allergens in there, or whether it has like dairy, nuts, that kind of stuff, and
Mm.
And then put it near the
put it near
the
to tell a
dish.
little bit about what's in it.
Yeah.
because you never know you're going through a potluck, especially if people have allergies or something, or foods they can't eat. It's
Right.
it's nice to kind of know what's in there.
Yeah.
So I did find some pretty good information about the
Potlucks?
history of
Oh,
potlucks.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Oh,
hear
good.
it.
All right, so the word potluck, it had first appeared in the 16th century English work of Thomas Nash.
Huh.
Yeah,
16th
16th
century.
century.
yeah,
We're both
16th
like
century.
chiming in the same.
Which I'm sure
That's-
I'm sure the concept is much older than that, but this is when the term was first used.
Yes.
So yeah, it was Thomas Nash. It used to mean food provided for an unexpected or uninvited guest,
Oh.
or the luck of the pot. So basically,
of the pot.
people would come over and you weren't expecting them. You just give them whatever you happen to have around, and the luck of the pot.
Right.
So it's kinda like
Leftovers.
whatever we got, that's what we're
That's
eating.
what we getting. Yeah.
And I know it doesn't say anything here, but I remember hearing stories about, back in the day, they used to just keep the pot going on the fire.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And they would just keep adding to it with
Totally.
Correct.
whatever they had. And
Correct.
Stone soup. Magic
stone soup,
happens.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That happens quite a lot down in the bayous, and I'm sure it's not just Louisiana, because Mississippi and Georgia, they all have bayous.
Oh yeah. I know there's been lots of times in our life, it's pickings are slim and the bank account's also just as slim, and it's like, okay, what can we throw? I
make
call it
things-
freezer stew.
Mm-hmm.
Just
What you got?
Freezers
Make
do.
it
whatever
happen.
we can put in here and put together and make something good out of it. Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, I know that going out and knowing the herbs that grow in the wild,
Yeah.
they're not as refined. They're not refined at all. You just pick them and put them
Yum.
in.
Perfect.
And
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Nature's bounty.
Yes.
So then we have here January 20th is National Potluck Day.
Oh, really?
It seems a strange during
In
I guess
in the winter, well,
Yeah.
people,
In the
yeah,
winter.
want
I
to
guess
gather.
maybe-
People want to gather in the winter because they're more, they're not social probably.
Exactly.
So it might make sense that way.
it's a good day to make you think of having a potluck.
Yeah.
The 20th of January.
You have to
Yeah.
put that in your calendar.
I
January
will.
20th, potluck day.
There you go.
January the 20th, Potluck Day. We will talk about that today.
There
Right?
you go.
Yeah.
I wonder what day of the week that is this year or next year. It's already happened this year. But
Well, I don't think I have a 2027 calendar.
do you believe it's 2027?
I don't believe
I know,
it.
right?
Right around the corner.
I must be getting up to be a senior myself because
You can talk.
when I was a kid, 2027 was like space age stuff.
So, Belle, is something you can talk about today is tomorrow is the equinox,
Yeah.
Oh,
first
yeah.
day of spring.
Yes.
And that's something to share in your energy for
Oh,
the day.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was new moon yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's a little things to bring a little conversation.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know, speaking of equinox and the new moon, I have believed for a very long time the tides are controlled by the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
What makes us think the moon can't control us?
I think
Well,
to a
we get
degree it
affected by
does.
that. We do get
Yeah.
affected.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like I was
absolutely.
telling Chuck, it's you. Ironically, I've believed this for years. Is the new moon is the darkest, and the stars, if they're out, it was a little cloudy last night. But you just set your intention. What you feel like your life needs or your spirit needs, and then
Right.
you just say it to the universe or yourself, or your heart, or whoever you want to, if it's prayer or whatever. But then you actually then reflect on your intentions on the full moon. So
Right.
you actually look back on your new moon intention and see how it's come to fruition or whatever that word. Yeah. So it's kind of it's pretty awesome.
Yes.
And the equinox and all the different celebrations of light and dark and time and moon and it's
It
important.
deserves
Oh yeah.
a great amount of attention
Mhm.
to recognize yourself.
Absolutely.
Well, there's a lot. I'm kind of looking some stuff up here too. So, every living creature on the planet has a circadian rhythm, and that is pretty much directly affected by the moon.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, the moon can affect your your mood, your seasonal affective disorder can be
You're
affected by the
sleeping.
mood. You're sleeping.
Definitely.
It says here that actually the moon can affect women's menstrual cycles.
Yes.
Mhm, that's
they-
why-
it most
that's what we say,
definitely is.
the
That's why
moon.
it's called
Well,
the moon.
The moon controls tides, and people
Right.
are water based.
Yeah.
And actually, I said that in the next paragraph is talking about since our human bodies are made up of 55 to 78% water, that we are impacted by the moon. Its light,
Absolutely.
the 27-day lunar cycle, especially when you consider the moon's gravitational pull on the Earth is powerful enough to affect the ocean tides.
It does affect the ocean tides. Yes.
Now, I remember it's interesting because the moon does have a 27-day lunar cycle, and we have our weird, random, varied months of our calendar that don't make any sense. You get a lot of people wondering why is October
31st,
the 10th month of the year. Originally before our current calendar, which calendar are we in right now? Is it the Gregorian calendar? Is that
I think so, isn't it?
that seems about right. But before we started using the modern calendar that we use today, humans used a 28-day calendar, and that's where the 28 days of February comes in. That's the 1 month that stayed with that 28-day calendar. And if we would have stuck with a 28-day
and
calendar,
like sundials, they used to
Yeah.
go by
Yes.
the sun and the
Yes.
dials, the ancient sundials.
I
We-
just read about that. Yeah.
yeah, our schedules would be aligned with the lunar cycle. The new moon, the full moon would be on the same day every month. And there's so much stuff that everything that we do as people would be much more aligned if we would have kept along with that original
Yes.
28-day calendar. And I believe it actually had 13 months as well. It was a 13-month,
Yeah, I
28-day
do
Right.
calendar.
Yeah.
And it just seems to make more. So when you really look into it, it makes so much more sense. And the calendar we use right now makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And I don't know who to petition to, but I don't think we'll ever get back to the old
And
calendar
I
soon.
forgot.
Never
I
achieve
forgot
it.
about. I forgot because I don't always have my phone, and so I was getting ready to go somewhere when I was supposed to leap ahead the time, for the daylight savings
Yes.
or whatever. So my friend's calling me. Where are you? I go. Well, what do you mean? I'm almost there. Well, did you forget to set your clocks? So I did because I didn't look at my phone, in
Yeah.
the morning.
Mm-hmm.
The phone always changes it, but my clock's in the house is what I was
Okay.
going with, right? So I was like an
Manually.
hour late, dollar short, but I barely made it. I was catching a ride somewhere, but it was amazing. I'm like, oh. So it was like, wow. When you forget that and you're an hour late, it does change things a bit. But I made it just in time.
So we're almost out of time. There's a couple more things about potlucks I want to
Oh,
get
yeah.
to before
Tell us.
we get out of here for the day. So there's two. Do you know the top, according to this anyway, the top two rules of a potluck?
Mm-mm.
So the first one I don't know about because if everybody brings a whole dish, there's gonna be so much leftover food.
Yeah, there
I,
is.
I think it's okay to come to a potluck without a
Absolutely.
dish. I always like to bring one, but
You don't have to.
I will not
This-
look sideways at somebody that doesn't come with a dish. 'Cause
Right.
There's plenty of food, no matter what.
Right.
But it says the rule number one of a potluck is bringing a dish is not polite. It's a requirement. I don't know if I
but not
agree with that.
not
one.
at this one.
I don't think we require.
Could you
we
imagine if
don't require.
every
Yeah.
single
actually.
person at a
Yeah,
potluck
because
brought a
sometimes you
dish?
just can't bring.
Yeah.
You just can't
Yeah.
bring something, but
Right?
still come.
Mm.
There's always plenty of food.
And rule number two of a potluck: a condiment does not count as a dish.
Oh,
You mean a bottle of ketchup doesn't count?
no.
I know.
But what if it's your job to bring the condiments and the salt and pepper and the plates and stuff? I mean, I think I don't.
Well,
think,
we
I think these
supply
rules are
those
bogus.
things.
Yeah.
But we supply the plates, the napkins,
Utensils.
the plastic utensils.
And here's a fun fact: in the state of Arizona, potluck dinners are illegal.
What?
Yep, it's illegal.
What?
If you
In Arizona,
in Arizona,
where all
potlucks are
the-
illegal.
That is-
snowbirds go.
Right?
That's
It,
crazy.
it says if you get caught hosting one, you can get a fine or possibly even arrested.
oh
Oh
come!
my, no.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
But then they do add on a note there. It's a random oversight because of a legal technicality. So I think it's one of those laws that are on the books but aren't enforced.
that is absurd.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Why would-
Yeah.
Don't-
Who governs
I-
that?
I would have a potluck just in defiance of the law. I'd be like,
Right.
rebels out there having potlucks.
yeah, that's
Right,
us.
that's us.
Arrest
Let's do that.
me.
Let's do that.
Take my
That's
squash
crazy.
casserole.
'cause
I'm
like-
glad you're one of us, Chuck.
Right. Wow. Ooh, squash casserole. That's another one of my favorites to bring to a potluck. A good squash casserole. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that said, we are out of time. You have a potluck you got to go get to.
Yes, I do.
And
It was
we're
so
gonna- we gotta
wonderful
get
to
out of
have
here
you
for
on the
day.
show,
Thank you.
Belle.
Thank you. It's been wonderful. It's been a lot of fun. I think everybody should be here.
There you go.
Right? I agree. I agree. Well, yeah. Thank you so much, Belle. It's been fun having you.
Thank you.
Have fun today. You're at your potluck.
Yes, we
um,
will.
One of these days, I will make it out there. I promise.
Great.
Yes.
I will make a point to it. I can't today. I got too much stuff
Not
to do.
today, but
um,
we're coming.
I know it has to be.
We talked about
planned.
this.
I
Yeah.
will. I
We'll
will
do it.
make an effort very soon.
Just
to,
remember,
to get out
first
there.
and third Thursday.
First and third Thursday of every
10
month.
o'clock to
Yes.
3.
Yes.
Exactly. I almost have it memorized. We're seniors from Valley, Springdale, and Schuyler are
And
invited
Lo-
to join
and
on the
Loon
first and
Lake.
third Thursday for a
Right.
potluck
Yeah.
at the Valley Fire Department building from 1 to 3. Or from
All
10
age.
to 3.
Yeah,
10 to
all
3.
ages
10 to
welcome.
3.
Yeah.
Yes.
10 to 3.
Come.
Yes. All right.
All right. Well, thank you,
All
Belle. I
right,
appreciate
that's
it.
great.
And before we get out of here, I just want to let you know that you can stay tuned right here tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. for Pretty Static with Leah B.
Yeah, boo.
8 to 9 p.m. Our Kelta's in a Twist. And then from 9 to 11 is Acoustic Cafe. So stick around. And we have a very special guest tomorrow morning for the KCHW Morning Show with myself, Craig McQueen, and Paula Randall. So you don't want to miss that.
Right.
And we'll be getting out of here for today. So thank you
Okay.
guys so much
Thank
for
you
joining
so
us.
much. Enjoy
Ag-
your day.
Again, thank you, Dean. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you.
And thank you guys out there. We get out of here. Oh, you've been listening to the KCHW Morning Show right here on KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio. Say goodbye, everybody.
Be enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.
It's not.